What happens when a Canadian game studio dives deep into the folklore of the American South? Compulsion Games, the team behind We Happy Few, takes a bold leap with their newest title, South of Midnight, mixing Gothic fantasy, magical action and a claymation-inspired visual style. But does it all come together? Let's break it down. Right out of the gate, South of Midnight grabs you with its unique visual flair and atmosphere. Set in the deep south of the US, the story follows Hazel, a young woman living with her mom in a motorhome caught in the eye of a literal and metaphorical storm. Visually, the game is stunning. Think soft pastel tones, sun-soaked Cajun villages and haunting swamps. It feels like a painting come to life. And then there's the claymation. Cutscenes are animated in a stop-motion style reminiscent of Aardman Studios. You know, Wallace and Gromit, Shaun the Sheep. While it's a bold choice, it doesn't always land. Movement can look jittery, which works when you want it to feel like clay, but here it often feels like a frame drop, if you ask me. And even though you can toggle this effect during gameplay, the performance hiccups remain. Beautiful world, no doubt, but the animation style might take some getting used to. The story is rooted deep in southern Gothic folklore. After a massive storm hits, Hazel's mom is swept away by a flood. Hazel goes looking for her, only to cross into a magical alternate reality filled with mythological creatures and ancient magic. As a waiver, Hazel discovers she has mystical powers, which come in handy against oversized thorny landscapes and monstrous beings. The game doesn't shy away from its themes either. It touches on the region's painful history of slavery with a surprisingly mature and respectful tone. You'll meet legendary folklore creatures like Two-Toed Tom, a mythical gator, and a giant talking catfish that offers advice. I know it's weird, but it's symbolic, and it actually works. Gameplay wise, it's a mix of platforming and combat in tightly designed levels. As Hazel unlocks more powers like double jumping, gliding and magical abilities, she uses them to navigate beautifully crafted obstacle courses. It's a bit like Uncharted 2. Linear but with room to explore off the beaten path. Instead of treasure, you collect floofs. Yeah, that's the name of the game's XP. Not my favorite term either, but hey, they help you upgrade your skills. Combat is pretty fun as well. You've got force-like powers to push, pull and pin enemies called Hanes, and you can unravel them when they're defeated, sending them back to another realm while gaining health and energy in return. Encounters are arena style like, with waves of enemies coming at you. Once you clear the zone, you cleanse it and unlock more story. Boss fights are epic and usually followed by timed traversal segments that end with storing the boss's spirit in a bottle tree. A really cool symbolic touch. South of Midnight keeps things tight with a linear path, and honestly, that's refreshing. No sprawling open world, no endless distractions, just a focused journey with solid pacing. The linear structure lets the story breathe, keeps the action moving, and always gives you a clear sense of direction. Combine that with the ambient soundtrack and subtle environmental storytelling, and you've got a world that feels alive. Like it's whispering old secrets every time you walk through a swaying forest. In the end, South of Midnight is a visually striking, narratively rich experience. It might not be the deepest gameplay wise, and the claymation style won't be everyone's cup of tea, but it delivers something rare. A game with a clear artistic identity. If you're into unique stories, folklore and atmosphere driven games, this one's worth your time. And the best part, if you've got Game Pass, you can dive in it right now. That's it for this review. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of games. Until next time guys, keep playing.